Department of Treasury Operations trillion හතරකට වැඩි ගාණක් මේකට වෙන් කරලා තිබෙනවා විශේෂයෙන්ම මේ ජාත්‍යන්තර ස්වෛරී බැඳුම් කර ප්‍රතිව්‍යුහකරණය එක්ක ගෙවීමට තියෙන ඒ මුදල පිළිබඳව මෙතන සඳහන් වෙලා තිබෙනවා. මේ පිළිබඳව විශාල සැකසංකාව මතුවලා තිබෙනවා. මේක මැතිවරණයට දවස් 2කට පෙරදී මේ එකඟතාවයට එළඹීම උඩ මේ පිටුපස ජනාධිපති මැතිවරණයට දවස් 2කට පෙරදී එළඹුණු මේ එකඟතාවය උඩ හැංගුණු වෙනත් හස්තයන් හිටියද මොකද මේකේ මේ වටපිටාව පිළිබඳ හොඳටම හොයාගෙන ගියාම මීට පෙරත් අර මිලියන 500ක ඩොලර් මිලියන 500ක බැඳුම් කර රට බොංකොලොත් වෙලා තියෙන අවස්ථාවක එවකට හිටිය මහ බැංකුව අධිපතිතුමා ඒ බැඳුම් කරයට settlement of that bond was done when the treasury was bankrupt. Similarly, this attempt, there is a serious doubt that there was privileged information being passed on to people to buy from the secondary market. ද්විතීය වෙළඳපොලේ ඉතාම අඩු මිලකට මේ බැඳුම් කර ලබාගෙන ඒකේ මුල් වටිනාකමට ඒ අවශ්‍ය තමන්ට අවශ්‍ය මුදල් සම්භාරය ලබා ගැනීමේ ඒ චේතනාවෙන් මේක කරලා තියෙනවාද කියන සැක සංකාව මතුවලා තිබෙනවා. ඒ පිළිබඳව විමර්ශනය කළ යුතු කියලා මම ඉල්ලා හිටිනවා. This is a serious doubt that has arisen. This must be looked into. This is the same matter. I must say I was ashamed. We were part of the cabinet when in 2015 a similar thing happened. 1 billion worth of bonds were to be auctioned, but it was increased to 10 billion. And finally, the entire government was blamed. But there were a few who were behind this. And now there are cases pending. There's a governor who is absconding from the country. Right? These issues had to be looked into. These are poor people's money. Similarly, I say that the domestic debt restructuring too. ඔබතුමන්ලා දන්නවා සේවක අර්ථසාධක මුදලේ ඒ සමාජිකයන්ට බඩේ ගහන වැඩක් කරේ ඒ ඩීඩියෝ අතරේ. අවර්තමාන ජනාධිපතිතුමන් ඒ පිළිබඳව පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ කතා කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒ පිළිබඳව විමර්ශනයක් කළ යුතුයි. That was also done. Few people, few primary bond dealers made massive profits. If you look at the mid-year accounts of the primary dealers, you will see the massive profits each primary bond dealer made. In fact, there is only two primary bond dealers are listed companies. Their accounts we have looked at. They have made massive profits. Right? If you compare it with the earlier quarter, second quarter ending June 30th, those two primary dealers who are already listed companies, they had to disclose their accounts. They have shown massive profits compared to the previous quarter. Right? Similarly, other bond dealers also made a massive windfall out of the DDO. Domestic restructuring was done to benefit a few, having deprived the poor.
You have 1 minute left.
Yes, poor working population of this country. I wish to raise specific questions from the Honourable Finance Minister in this House relating to these bond issues and the related fraud and fraudulent activity that's taken place behind this, and those few who has made massive windfall profits at the expense of the poor public of this country and the poor working people of this country. Therefore, I wish to say that I will soon be tabling a few questions, expecting a proper reply to get behind this conspiratorial action for which the former president and his cronies will have to answer.